Ryan Thompson, Assistant AD for Athletic Communications here at Davenport University. And to do it today, I am joined by head men's basketball coach Burt Paddock. Burt, thanks for joining me here today.
Hey, Ryan, a little different. I'm doing it via the computer, but at least we're seeing each other and we're back to some sort of normalcy. Hopefully, these games getting started.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, you've waited 300 and some days to play basketball, and the day is finally here tomorrow. What excitement do you and the players and your staff have?
Well, I think just the idea of the kids getting back together for practice started the excitement. I think our kids, you grow up, whether you're a coach or a player, you just thrive off of competition and competing. And, you love to win and lose. But, man, it's just being able to get out there and compete and be around each other. And that team feel is a hard thing to get. I always tell my guys that when you graduate, that's the one thing you'll miss is just being around your guys, more so than maybe the wins and the losses and stuff, just that camaraderie. And I'm just excited for we've only been able to practice about 8 or 9 times this entire year for our team going into our first game. But right now, I really like where our guys are at mentally. They're having a lot of fun. They're enjoying each other. They're playing together. And I think just seeing those smiles on the kids' faces and stuff probably is the biggest excitement for me. And just letting them to get to play and be around each other. Just a good time right now.
Like you had mentioned, it's so difficult right now. You guys have only had a couple practices to really kind of get things
Yeah.
going. And so, what are you looking for as a staff in this first game? Like, what are one or two things that, man, I'd really like to see this happen?
And no, I'm just kidding. Everybody wants to win, but as I told our team today, I think the biggest thing for us, there's going to be mistakes, X's and O's wise. I mean, like I said, we've only had a few practices here, but biggest thing for us is just togetherness. Keep encouraging each other, have a positive attitude, keep trying to come together. Things are not going to go right all the time. They never do. When you're great, they don't go right all the time, and so we're going to hit some bumps in the road. And when those things happen, I think the true character of its team is told. And if our kids can stay together, keep encouraging each other, enjoying the game and all that stuff, that'll be a battle won. And then the second battle we got to fight is just tired and being able to fight mental and physical fatigue. And it's hard for us. You always want to put your kids in tough situations in practice to get them ready for games, but we're so close to our first game. I don't want them to be so tired going into the game that it's kind of a tough thing to put them in those situations. But just been challenging our kids a lot as we get into these first 2 games this weekend with Northwood on Friday and Saturday to just be able to fight through those things. And we'll try to do our best job of using our timeouts, maybe not to draw up plays this year, but more for them to get a blow and get a breather and get some water and be able to relax for a second. So when they do go their turn to get out there between the black lines, that they can give it all they got. So those are a couple of the things. Just staying together and compete as hard as you can. And usually when you do those things, even if you had a lot of practices or very few, usually good things will happen for you. At least you'll enjoy the experience.
Yeah, you mentioned Northwood coming to town here starting tomorrow. You'll play Friday at 5 and Saturday at 1. What do you expect out of the Timberwolves, and what do they have coming back?
Well, they got one of the best shooters in the conference for sure, if not the country. A kid named Jack Ammerman. Man, he really hurt us. We were in the game last year there in the conference tournament. Felt like we were way down the whole game, but it was just because of him. He just kept making so many big threes. And when he makes one, it seems like he makes 5. And so huge challenge to try to keep somebody in his face, run him off the 3-point line, try to make him put it on the floor, chase him off screens, not get stuck. And getting back to that, when you get mentally fatigued, can you continue to play really hard and not let guys like that get away from you? They're one of the more athletic teams in the league. They got a really good recruit, a freshman that's incredibly athletic. They return us a wing from Chicago that's incredibly athletic. So we'll have to match up with that. We'll have to keep them off the glass. They're always a really big team. Last year, they got a new coach now, but last year their coach, they had just a giant team. Felt like you were trying to just fight the whole game to get a rebound, let alone very many. So our ability to be able to keep their athletes and their bigs off the glass and our ability to run Ammerman off the 3-point line are huge things for us. They got
Well, Beth, go ahead.
they got a new coach this year. And so it's funny. Usually you'll have some tape, you'll have some scrimmages, exhibition games, those types of things, or you're just coming back against coaches. You kind of know what to expect. And in this year, I mean, we have no idea. Coach Lonnie is actually a good friend of mine. We were on the same staff at Grand Valley for a while. He's a really good coach, got a great mind for the game and stuff. But going to be a challenge for us because they have no idea what they're going to do. On the flip side, they don't have any idea what we're going to do. Heck, we may not know what we're going to do. We'll see what happens come Friday.
Well, you're going to tip it off here shortly. So best of luck to you and your team. And like I said earlier, you're going to have some challenges, but I know you guys will strive and do the best you can. So we look forward to the games that you do have coming up here in January and February. One other thing of note, no spectators this year, fans. So please go on dupanthers.com/watch. It's WATCH. You'll see all the games there for free, the way that you can watch and follow your Panthers. So once again, thanks a lot, Coach.
Hey, thanks, Ryan. Have a good day.